Okay, this would better be a good session of FE Sorter. I'm interrupting myself playing Fire Emblem for this. Could be playing Engage right now, but instead, I'm determining the definitely, objectively best Fire Emblem characters, because really, who's gonna have the best ideas? Clearly it's me. Clearly I know best. Anyway, Jill. So just diving right back into this and immediately getting a very obvious choice. I feel like Petrine's very underappreciated, because I feel like they just had, like, a Gundam villain in Fire Emblem, and she's great. Get out of here, Sylvain. I don't know which one to shoot. Here we go. Here's the middle to back half of the road choices. I guess Aaron's better. Honestly, closer than you'd think. I feel like, well, of any of the Wolf Guard, obviously, the guy it's named after and the guy who starts it does probably rank the highest out of all of them. I think I'm gonna go with Pane, but like, Wolf's close, especially if you consider the original version of Mystery of the Emblem, and not the remake, where he has to die. You just have to kill Wolf, he'll never join you. Yeah, Nina's great. Dang, Gunja. I don't like that my name's so close to your name. Going with Holland, going with Kai's. Get off my screen, please. I do not like that man. Don't like looking at him. Anyway, yeah, well, here's wife, so let's go with her. Robin wins that one easily. Man, Will is kind of my punching bag character, in a way that I don't think I would do for, like, any LP anymore. Unless I just really didn't like the character, but yeah, Will was kind of just there. And I was just constantly getting on his case, because, you know, I didn't use Rebecca like a smart person would, and so I just kept on using Will, who's fine. His personality's fine. Like, you'd have to actively be terrible for me to be like, actually, I'm gonna make fun of you constantly for the rest of this LP, and then Will is, a bygone era of me being a teenager. I guess Haiku's wins this one. I guess Bad Dad wins this one. Scrummier with a hair wins that one. Demon's okay, I guess. Oh man, that's mean. And like, realistically, this is actually a more normal pairing, because they're from the same game and the same army. It's gonna have to be Claire. I do like Silk's I'm a healer but energy. But unfortunately, game where she gets to be gay is a fan game, so I'm gonna try not to count that one since it's not official. But that's points for her favor in some capacity, just I can't let that be official. Anyway, normally I'd rank Forrest pretty high, and he's probably gonna be up there, but like, it's Ike though. Like, it's Ike, come on. Yeah, Cynthia wins that one. Medea's a character I would like to like more, because she seems kinda cool. I feel like if we got just one more Arcanea remake, then we'd finally have a good version of these characters, and that'd push her over. There's Arcaneus Saga, but I don't think that's enough for to go up against Tatiana. Let's say Isadora, actually. Tiki wins this one, though. Oof, this one's rough. I don't know you at all, but I think that still puts you above Saizo, personally. I don't know your deal, but I do know Saizo's deal. Oh, God. Ugh. Let's see, do you want slop or slop? What do you want? What's your choice? You can at least laugh at Rudolph. This is another... They're from the same game ones. And they even join in the same chapter. I'm gonna have to go Tharja for this one. Libra does win over Pokemon Go Tao, though. Yeah, Garrett wins that one. Raiden's in the cooler group, so he wins that one. Miranda's actually pretty cool. I do like Miranda, so she gets this one. Morion, more like moron. What's Rune's deal? Heroes, Rune. Where's the good wiki? Where's the good wiki? There's Falchion. Who is this sassy lost child? Okay, apparently he's major protagonist of... Oh god, book 9? They've had 9 of those! Well, anyway, I'm going with Morion. Yaritza... I guess also... Hold on a sec. I think I've seen Golveg before in this list, right? And I thought she's kind of cool. Yeah, she's got snakes going for her, I guess. Let's go for her. Gareth or Terrible Mom? See, the problem is, Hilda, as far as bad moms in the Fire Emblem series go, is actually pretty terrible. Again, I think I've discussed this before here, but she either overworked or worked somebody until the point of suicide, which is, you know, uniquely pretty harsh in this series. Terrible Mom still wins over Frost, though. Kinda like Keaton, but Nut wins that one. Hilda wins by doing absolutely nothing. He's pretty good, but Dilzla's been getting a lot of losses, and I do like him, so I think he wins this one. Ugh. Guess he wins. Reckon wins this one, and I actually kind of like Clarice. Easy choice there, though. Soren's so fun and engaged because he just hates you and everybody around him. You just get him and he's just immediately, fuck you, where's Ike? I hate you people, you're dumb, go away. That's what taxes are for. God, I forget whose conversation that is. I need to get that one. I mean, this guy's also kind of a Gundam character. Or, oh shoot, what's the one with all the guys with eyes like that and even sharper chins? I forget what that anime's called. This woman's a mess. Hold on a sec. Glaucus probably wins this one, but... Oh god, that is impossible to type into the Fire Emblem wiki. Hold on a sec. I need to look this up through just all of the big list. Alright, can I get anything in alphabetical order? No, not Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Was it a Cards or Mahjong anime? Yeah, I was focusing less on the uniform and more just the face. Uniform-wise, though, yeah, there's a lot of Fire Emblem heroes who fit that kind of description. Alright, am I gonna be able to find this character? Okay, so let's see. Name. What's your name again? Níðhöggr. I'm not even gonna pretend I know what that, how to pronounce that. Okay. Does she Days of Healing or Quieting Do? God, ugh. Okay, right. I'm looking at this woman. I don't know what the hell's going on with her outfit either. I am stuck between this woman's a mess and I want to give her a vote just, you know, for laughs. She does also have some kind of ghost snake too. I think ultimately I'm just going to look at this and go, what is going on with this woman? Like, you think the makeup's going on is a problem. The rest of her is also a mess. But in a way where she didn't just, like, wake up from a hangover. No, she deliberately put herself into that. Anyway, Grima or Murdoch? I mean, you do get to ride on Grima's back for the final boss and fight him at the same time. So, like, I think he wins for that one. I think in terms of tragic generals, I'm gonna say Murdoch definitely wins that one, though. Again, not fond of Ishtar. At all. Sorry, God, I'm going with Soleil. Go for the pity vote. I feel so bad for, like, half of Genealogy's cast, because it's like, a lot of the reason I like you is because horrible things happen to you. You're interesting in a tragic sort of way. I'm gonna go with Fiona here, though. Yeah, Hubert wins that one. Rodrigue also wins that. Ogier's kinda nothing. Cliff's kinda just a jerk. I don't know, I feel like the longer I experience Cliff's existence in Echoes, the more I'm just like, man, he's kinda just unpleasant. Oof, that's a tough one. I'd go Lloyd. Níðhöggr definitely wins that one. Ah, man, sorry, Mozu. Sorry, Nyla wins that one. Mozu wins that, though. Mozu's cool. Cecil's one of my favorites, starting Cavaliers. She is very nice. Vanessa wins that one. Ivel wins that one. It wins that one, though. Here's a terrible grandmother, which is kind of a rarity. I think Beowulf wins that one, too. Oof. They're making Myrmidons compete now. Oh, man. Joshua's kinda got a lot of presence in Sacred Stones. So, unfortunately, as entertained as I am by Athena calling Martha stupid man-child, Joshua does win that one. Jill gets that one, but you do win out over Sildori. Ooh, Geralt wins that one easily. Yeah, Raphael gets that one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say Fogado. Guess gotta go with Rhea for that one, though. I don't fucking trust that fanboy. I'm looking at that guy right now. I don't trust him. I feel like he's gonna 360 no-scope me any second now. Yeah, easy win for you, easy win for you, easy win for you, easy win for you. There were too many easy wins in a row. I let myself get complacent. Scarlet for that one, but Left Police wins that one. Ugh. Well, congratulations, Ryomi, you can at least climb the ladder a little bit. Shnon, Dorothea, Leone. We're back to suspiciously easy ones. Okay, you have the attitude, so you're the axe guy I like. Still think Tailtea wins that one, though. As does Boyd. We... Est. Sorta remember you, I guess. Shireen actually gets a good head start then. Oof, I'm gonna say... She's got a little more going for him. You are from a completely different anime. But he's Moose Spell, so... I guess at one point they were just running, like, one or more banners of just... either the gods of the countries or representations of the countries. Yeah, characters like Muspel were long after I stopped playing Fire Emblem Heroes, so I don't know what their deal is. All the countries just have gods you can draw for if you want to, but why would you? I don't... I guess Caster. Alright, that's Nagi, so I think the concept of Anna wins out over that, but... Oh, well, easy choice. Oof. That's rough, Ash. That's rough, Ash. That's rough, Ash. Oh, that's really rough. Oh, man. Making me choose between Lapis and Amelia. Eventually I'll remember what your deal is. I'm in the midst of remembering what their deal is. Boy, you're gonna be, beaten up by a replacement character, I guess. Clyde. You know, Geitz is a weird character, in that I kinda like him, but I don't like him that much, you know? Like, he's interesting. He's just this really weird, dejected son of a rich kid. Or a rich guy. Who was like, yeah, he grew up rich and then, he saw that his father had slaves and he was like, that's messed up. But also, I have no capacity to deal with this in a healthy way, so, I'm just going to leave and never feel an emotion in a straightforward way ever again. Oof. Sadie, Branya. Okay. Oh, what's that one? Manfroy, I guess. Ooh, well. I want to put Malice over, but like, man, going up against Larshell, that's not even remotely fair. Anytime Chad wins over somebody else, it is going to be incredibly funny. Like, man, you lost to Chad? Ugh, buddy, pal. Yeah, that's right, he has said substitute. I was like, is he said? Yeah, no. Okay, thank goodness. Characters I can feel emotions bad again. I gotta go with Yune on that one. If only that were Danved. Would've gone for him instead. Guess you, sure. Henry, Heath. Alvin's okay, but honestly, yeah, seeing Oifei, like, actually be a fighter in the second half is pretty great. This Lena... yeah... It was okay, I guess. Being the original mage doesn't mean that much to me, because, like, I don't know. I never even really used Merrick, especially since I played New Mystery first. Or completed it first, rather, so I've always been a Linda fan instead. Man, it keeps giving me bottom of the barrel choices. Yeah, Evil Woman, no, I'll go with Ingrid for that one, actually. Safe Husband... Ophelia... I guess I do like Satan more than Ryoma's son, who's destined for the football team and nothing else in life. Arvis gets an easy one there. Because it is Arvis. He's pretty great. Definitely up there in terms of Fire Emblem antagonists. Oh yeah, speaking of Linda. I do like her more than the main character of that game. He is the Black Knight. Yeah, look. Walhart, you're basically just, the big boss equivalent in Fire Emblem. Which I guess makes Alm the boss in this situation, but really, you're just there misinterpreting everything Alm did. So... I don't know how high I can really rate you. Garrett was pretty good. Okay, was that one? I do kind of wish that Hardin's villain arc was a little better written. Also, I recently heard her name pronounced, and I told myself to remember how it was pronounced. I think it was slightly different than just Eve, or like Eve, but she was actually decent for a mostly background character. I don't know. Lord of the Dead, or Guy with a Ballista. And I mean, I have one joke for Beck. Which, you know, is pretty... It's just the one where I reference Futurama. And anytime he's on screen, I can just say, "Oh my god, you're Beck." And that's it. That's one joke. That's all I've got for Beck. I can make a Futurama reference and he's got a ballista. Until he doesn't. He doesn't even get that when he appears in New Mystery. I actually kinda like Lisa. Pig Ganondorf, how's it going? Oh yeah, Jade wins that one easily. I feel like Gene exists so you can just bully him in the arena. Like, I've not been using him, so anytime anybody runs into him, it's just like, ah, easy victory. Well, Alphonse, I'll give you this. You are better than Sedgar. It's not that difficult, though. Jeez, we are at, weirdly enough, even though I'm not even 20% of the way in, we are at the point where it just keeps giving me the lower tier matchups. Oof. Colm, I guess. Alencia and Alencia when she wakes up in the morning. Actually, Aethos is alright, I'll go with it. Alright, Sami. Get her ass. Actually, no, I'm gonna say Petra wins that one. Nectar's daughter kinda gets that one. Oof. Bad luck for Joffrey, jeez. There's nothing wrong with Joffrey, but, you know, anytime he's there, I kinda just want to slowly push him off screen, you know? Also, I do appreciate Boucheron for just being the guy who's there like, and I'm real muscular, but don't really do much for it. He's just the one friend who keeps talking about how good his metabolism is, and everybody's like, shut up, we hate you. We hate you for doing this. I'm gonna say Charlotte there, but wins that one. Oof, tough luck, Julian. Tough luck, Julian. Tough luck, Julian. People just keep getting combo breakered constantly. Oof. I guess Fernand wins over Doom's dad. Okay, I don't know why I'm just looking at his face, and, like, it's symmetrical, but for some reason, I'm looking at it and it looks like somebody took two different faces and, like, put them together, but, like, they're so similar. I don't know what it is. Is it is his left eye a slightly different size? Is it slightly smaller? I don't know why I'm looking at that and thinking, his face looks weird. It looks like somebody put a mirror effect on something. I don't know. I don't like looking at his face. Go away. Maribel wins this one easily. Oof. Alright, it is 9:01, so I think, what are we at? I think we get to battle 888, and then we, stop there. Okay. Alright, so battle 888, which might not be what we start with next time. If it does start here, though, this is just a sermon where this guy thinks everything's going well, and she's just so bored. She's just so bored. She doesn't want to be here anymore. It's been going on for hours. She just wants to go home. Alright, well, that is, almost a quarter of the characters ranked. We're very nearly 25% of the way there. Next time, when we regroup next Saturday, we'll have been through a quarter of this. Alright, I don't really know any other way to end this off. He's so earnestly trying to give a good sermon, but she's just not feeling it, and I got nothing to say to that, you know? It's just an unfortunate situation.